Hello, everybody. Hi, Pumuzile, Kendra, Olwetu. Hi, Dumisho. If we can get started on the do now. And yeah, we'll get to marking pretty soon while we wait for everyone else. Hello, Yandisa. I'm just going to move the screen up a little bit just so you guys can see the number line. Hey guys, I'm going to give you one more minute and then we're going to get started, okay? Hello, Temba and Tembani. Oh, and Aisha's here as well, and Kendra. I hope I can get to hear Kendra's voice today. I didn't hear it last time. Okay, I'm seeing quite a few dones in the chat. I think that's all we have time for. So we're going to do a quick mark. But before we start, hello, everyone. If I haven't already greeted you, welcome to our very last lesson on integers and our last lesson for term 3. Can you believe it? I'm so sad. I'm happy that we've been working together for so long, but I'm very sad that we're going to say goodbye to each other very soon. But yeah, hopefully we'll meet again in term 4. I think I am teaching a couple of grade 7 classes in term 4, so I'll see you guys again. Okay, let's start. Can I ask Dumisho to answer the first 2 questions for me? So -8 plus 6 and -3, oh, sorry, and -3 plus, oh, minus 6. Tamisha, are you there? Okay, no. Okay, I think I'll ask Yandisa for the next one. Yandisa, can you answer -8 plus 6 and -3 minus 6 for me?
Equals to -2.
Okay, so -8 plus 6 is -2, and then -3 minus 6 is?
-9.
-9, excellent, always on the ball with you, excellent stuff. Theo, can you give me -1 plus -3 and 7 plus -10?
+2, ma'am.
The first one is?
+2.
Remember, we're adding a negative number, and if we add 2 negative numbers, what are we going to get?
A positive.
Ooh, no. Remember, I've got -1 and I'm adding -3. What is that going to give me?
-2.
Ooh, still not quite there. Okay. Anybody want to help him? Can somebody help him out? Hello, Anel. It's great to see you. It's fine. We're going to do a revision. Yes, Temba or Tembani, can you help us out? -1 plus -3, how much is that?
Ma'am, -4.
-4, good. Okay, because if we're sitting at -1 and we're adding a negative number, we're going to move 3 to the left. That's what we're looking at. And Temba and Tembani, 7 plus -10?
-3, ma'am.
-3. Good.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
-3. You guys need to agree. Okay. Can I ask Kendra to answer the next 2 for me, please? 1 minus -6. Kendra, if you can't unmute, can you type in the chat for me, please? And then -6 plus -1, please. Kendra, are you there? Oh, Kendra's still muted, and I'm not seeing anything in the chat. Pumuzile, would you like to help her? -1, oh, 1 plus minus -6. How much is that?
+7.
+7, good. Okay. And then -6 plus -1?
It's -7.
-7, good. All right. Aisha, can you give me the next 2? 2 plus -2?
-4.
-4, I'm going to have 2. I'm sitting at 2. This is my starting point. And I've got a negative number, so I'm moving to my left 2 times. What number am I going to land on?
Isn't it +4?
I'm here at 2, and I'm adding a negative number, so I'm going to move 2 that way. 1, 2. What number am I going to end on, Aisha?
0.
On 0, yes. So our answer here is 0. And then I've got 3 plus -6. So I'm starting at 3. I'm going to move 6 that way. Where am I going to land?
-3.
-3. Excellent stuff. All right. Let me ask Olwetu. Olwetu, -5 minus -8 and 2 minus -6. +3, that is correct. Good stuff. We
Positive
remember our
8.
rule, a negative and a negative will give us a positive. And then 2 minus -6 will give us
Positive 8.
+8. You are excellent. Amazing stuff. Okay, so this is what we've been doing so far. And if you're confused as to how we got these answers, you guys really need to practice, because this is the basics of everything that we're doing. Okay, so we need to remember how to do these. Now, we're going to go over everything that we've learned so far. So I'd love to see raised hands, hey? So our first question here is, what are integers? Who can tell me, hands raised, what is an integer? Who can tell me and explain to the rest of the class? Because Anel hasn't been with us for the last 2 lessons, so she needs to remember, what is an integer? Who can tell me? Okay, I see 1 raised hand, but this particular person, I know she knows the answer. I know Pumazila knows the answer. How many other people know the answer? I'm hoping there are going to be more hands, because we've been together for more than a week now. Who can tell me? Okay, I'll give you guys a hint. Here's my hint. This is a number line, right? And this number over here is 0. Okay, who can tell me what happens next? If I want to describe all integers, what am I going to say? Yes, Theo.
Isn't it a number with negatives and positives?
Yes, exactly. Where are my negative numbers?
On the left?
On the left, yes, good. So these are all my negative integers. And do you remember what the sign of an integer looks like? The symbol for integers. Yes, it's a Z. Z for Zahlen, which is the German word for counting. So these are my negative integers. And on the right-hand side, I have my positive integers. Amazing stuff. I'm glad that you remember that. Good. So integers are positive and negative numbers. Okay, good stuff. Well done, Theo. Thank you. Okay, then this is what we learned on the first day, and we learned that the negative numbers are smaller than the positive numbers. So if I have -2 and I have -6, which one is the bigger number? Dumisho, which one is the bigger number between the two? Oh, I see more hands. Yes, Tembiso, between -6 and -2, which one is the bigger number?
-2, ma'am.
-2, good, because we know that the bigger the negative number, the smaller it is, right? So -6 is going to be smaller than -2. That's why my crocodile mouth opens towards -2. All right. Oh, Dumisho, if you can't hear me, I need you to leave the call and then come back in, please, so that you can fix your sound, okay? I think everybody else hears me just fine. Okay, awesome. Let's look at the next one. So the next one says adding integers. And who can remember what we get when we're adding integers? Okay, I'm just gonna have to make my screen a little bit smaller so all of these things can fit in here. Okay, there we go. I hope you guys can see them a little better. There we go. So my first one says, adding 2 positive integers gives me what? I hope we're all muted. I hope that we're all muted. Oh, I love this. I'm seeing so many raised hands. Yes, there's someone here called Galaxy A30s. Can I pick on Galaxy A30s? I hope this person can give me the answer I'm looking for here. Okay. Okay, this person isn't answering, so I'm going to ask someone else. Let me ask Trevor. Trevor, when I add 2 positive integers, what do I get?
Ma'am, you get a positive number.
Good. Give me an example.
2 plus 4 gives you 6, which means it's a positive number.
Mwah. See that? Yes. So I've got a positive 2 plus a positive 4. I can even do that. Plus positive 4 will give me positive 6. Good. Okay. Excellent stuff. Amazing. Wonderful. Okay, let's look at the next one. The next one says adding 2 negative integers gives me what? Yandisa? Adding 2 negative integers gives me?
A positive number.
Ooh, not quite.
Okay, negative number.
Okay, and an example of that? If I say to you negative 1 plus negative 3, how much is that going to give me?
Negative 1. 3.
Ooh, not quite.
Negative 3.
I'm starting at negative 1, moving to the left.
Negative 4.
Negative 4, exactly. There we go. All right. Then my last one says, I'm just going to move my thingy over here. It says adding a negative integer, adding a negative integer is the same as, I think I may have miswritten this one. I'm not supposed to move it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to move it. There I go. Okay, I think over here, I'm supposed to say adding 2 negative integers. Let me rewrite that. I'm going to cancel that out. Adding 2 negative integers is the same as Temba and Tembani. Oh, have I got it wrong here? I think I may have got it wrong. Let me see.
A negative integer is the same as adding a positive with a negative, ma'am.
Okay, I think, yeah, but I think I've written it down here. My apologies, guys. It's actually this one over here. It's not adding, it's subtracting. Okay, so if I subtracting a negative number is the same as subtracting a negative number is the same
as subtracting a negative number with a positive one.
Subtracting a negative number with a positive
is the same as adding it. Okay, do you remember? Right. Subtracting a negative number is the same as adding. Like if I said negative 3 minus negative 5, what am I going to get?
Negative 8. No.
Yeah,
negative and negative are going to give me positive. So I'm going to get
positive 2, ma'am. I think it's positive 2, ma'am.
Yes, that's correct.
Coco, why is it in the bracket? Why is the 5 in the bracket?
Well, I can write it without the bracket, but just so we can differentiate between which symbol belongs to which number. So we write it in the brackets anyway. But I could easily write this as negative 3 minus negative 5. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a bracket. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to look at word problems, which is what we're actually getting to today. Okay, we're going to look at word problems, and this is the first one we're going to be looking at. Okay, it says here, I hope you guys can see it. Okay, zombies lose limbs. Okay, mutants grow limbs. So we've got 2 different types of people. We've got zombies and we've got mutants. Oh, I can't even call them people because they're kind of dead. Okay, so mutant zombies do both. So I've got zombies. So I'm going to write here Z for zombie, and I'm going to write M for mutant. And then for mutant zombie, I'm going to write U. Otherwise, we're going to get confused. Okay, so zombies lose limbs, mutants grow limbs, and then mutant zombies, they both lose and grow limbs. Okay, now it says, the question says, today a certain mutant zombie grew 5 limbs, lost 12 limbs, and grew another 2 limbs. Okay. How many limbs does the mutant zombie have compared to yesterday? Okay, let's think about this as we're going, right? So we know we're talking about mutant zombies. So our mutant zombie, right, first had, well, they grew 5 limbs. So am I going to plus or minus because they've grown limbs? Pumzile, what do you think?
Ma'am, I did some quick thinking and I'm not too sure, but I think it is
That's okay, go for it.
-5.
But we're growing limbs. What do you think growing limbs would mean?
Like to add.
Yes, adding, because they're growing these limbs, right? Okay, so how much am I going to add? Let's start with how much we're going to add. So we've got, they grew 5 limbs. So I'm going to add 5, so plus 5. And then they lost 12 limbs. So lost would tell us, what is that going to tell us, Yandisa?
I beg your pardon, ma'am.
If our zombie lost 12 limbs, how is that going to look in our word problem?
Negative 12 limbs.
Yes, so negative 12, right? Negative 12 limbs. And then they grew another 2 limbs. Tembi, so what's that going to mean?
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay, then we're looking at, then they grew another 2 limbs. What's our equation going to look like?
Ma'am, I think we're gonna minus 5 from the 12 and we're gonna add 2. Then we
I'm
get
going to
our
add
answer.
2. Good, add 2. How much is that going to give me? Everybody calculate. Plus 5 minus 12 plus 2. What's that going to give me? Oh, I'm having hands already. Oh, wait. I think Kananelo's going to give me the answer to this one. She's got it down. Kananelo?
The answer is 7.
Okay, maybe not quite. Let's remember our number line. Hey, I'm going to start at 5 and then I'm going to move to the left 12 times. So 5, I'm going to split this. I'm going to start with positive 5 minus 12. And if I use my mental calculator, that's going to give me negative 7, right? So now my answer is negative 7. And then I still have to add 2. Negative 7 plus 2. How much is that going to give me?
-5.
Negative 5. Excellent. Okay, awesome. So our answer over here is going to be negative 5. Okay, so when they ask us, how many limbs does the mutant zombie have compared to yesterday? Okay, they have 5 limbs less. So negative, oh, I'm doing the wrong thing here. Where's my pen? There, negative 5 limbs. Okay, can I get a thumbs up, an emoji for anybody who understands what's happening? Tell me if you're confused. Say, ma'am, oh, ma'am, I don't understand. Please do it again. I'm not sure what's going on. Guys, let me know in the chat if you absolutely understand or if you don't, so I can help you guys out. And now, wonderful. Pumizile's got it. Trevor's got it. Yandisa says she's confused. Yandisa, how are you confused? How can I help?
Ma'am, the calculation, ma'am, and stuff.
Okay, let's go back and let's see. Okay, which part of the calculation are you having problems with?
All of it.
Okay, let's have a look. So now our question here says that mutant zombies are going to grow and lose limbs, right? So if I'm growing something, is it becoming more or becoming less?
Becoming more.
It's becoming more. So in maths, what would we write more as?
Plus.
As plus, exactly. So now if our mutant zombie grew 5 limbs, then I'm going to write 5 as negative or positive?
Positive.
Positive, right? Because we're growing. So positive 5. And then if I'm losing something, am I going to write it as a positive or a negative?
A negative.
and negative. So that's why I've got, they lost 12 limbs, so I've got negative 12. See that?
Yes, ma'am.
And then they grew another 2 limbs. How am I going to write growth? Positive or
Positive.
negative? Exactly.
Positive.
So we add 2. So now if you use your mental number line again, you start at positive 5. And because we're adding a negative number, we're going to move 12 to the left. And where's that going to land me? On?
Negative 7.
Negative 7. Now I still have to add 2. So if I'm at negative 7 plus 2, that's going to leave me at?
Plus 2, right?
Negative 7 plus 2. So I'm going to move to the right. From negative 7, move to the right.
Negative 4.
Oh, you missed it by 1. You added 1 more. So negative 7,
Oh,
add 2.
negative 5.
Negative 5, exactly, which is why our answer over here is negative 5. Do you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. Excellent. Okay, we're going to move on. Let's look at the next one. Okay, it says 3 baby penguins and their father were sitting on an iceberg 1 meters above. What does above tell us, Yandisa? Positive or negative? Positive. Excellent. Yes, it's positive. So we're going to have 1 meters above. So positive 1, right? Above the surface of the water. And then it says the father dove down 5 meters from the iceberg into the water. So now if we're going down, what does that mean, Temba?
Ma'am,
If we're
it means negative, ma'am.
Negative how much?
Negative.
Okay, so
Negative
you're right.
5.
Negative, yeah, down is negative, so negative 5. Good. Okay, now it says, what is the father's penguin's position relative to the surface of the water? Now we can calculate what this is going to tell us. This is an easy one now.
Oh.
See, you guys got it already. It's negative 4. Okay, show me emojis. Who understands what just happened? Does everybody understand? Thumbs up, party signs, woohoo, yes ma'am. Have we got it? Excellent. Trevor gives me a smiley face. Aisha says she's got it. Amazing stuff. Anel has it 100%. It's like she didn't even miss a single class. She's got it. Absolutely understood. Awesome stuff. All right. So our answer over here is going to be negative 4. Are we ready to try some on our own?
Yes, ma'am.
Yay.
Excellent. Yes. All right. Everybody on mute. We are going to try some of these for ourselves. So here are your questions. Now is your turn. Answer as many as you can. I am going to be timing you so you don't have to answer all of them. But here are the first 4. And when you're done, please double check your answers and then we'll wait for everybody to mark together. Okay, let's go for it.
Ma'am, we can see number 1 only.
Make it bigger.
Can I make it bigger?
Yes, please.
Okay, so they're the first 3. Can we see those? Can I just get a thumbs up if you guys can see the questions? Okay, good. Thanks, guys. Let's get started. Okay, I'm getting quite a lot of dones in the chat. Just indicate to me, guys, if you're still busy so I don't continue quickly and you guys are still trying to figure them out. But if you're not, I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to just answer in the chat. No, ma'am, I'm still busy. But if you're done, I think we're going to mark. Thanks, Baja. Baja just finished. Awesome stuff. Done. I'm getting dones across the board. So I think we're going to mark these 3 because the next 2 are going to be just a little bit harder. So, okay, we're going to get started. And now, can I pick on you? Let's do number 1 together. Okay.
Okay.
Are you there? Can you unmute? Awesome. Okay. So this one says the temperature at 6 p.m. is 8 degrees. At 6 a.m. the next morning, the temperature has dropped to -7. How many degrees has the temperature fallen by? Okay. So what am I going to write? So we know that the temperature is 8 degrees. Is that positive or negative?
That is positive.
It's positive. Okay, so we know we've got a +8, right? Okay, but the next morning, the temperature has dropped to -7. So how did we get from +8 all the way to -7? How much did we have to count? Or let me write it the other way around. Otherwise, we might all get a little bit confused. Let me do it this way. Okay. My temperature started at +8 over here. And the next morning, so this is 6 p.m. And the next morning, it's -7. So this is 6 a.m. How many did I have to move to get from 8 degrees Celsius to -7 degrees Celsius?
-15, I think.
Ah, excellent. -15. Amazing stuff. Yes, because if I count from 8 all the way to -7, I have to count -15 times. Yes, so from there all the way to there. Well done, Anel. Amazing. See, it's like you've been with us this entire time. Awesome. Okay, next victim. Let me see. There is somebody in here called Galaxy A70, and I really want to call them by their name. Who is Galaxy A70? Oh, I don't see. Okay, they're not going to answer. Dumelo, can you answer for me? Can you get the next one for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Okay, let's do the next one. If you point to 11 on a number line and then count back 18, which number do you get to? So we're on 11, right? And we're counting back. So we're going that way 18 times. So are we adding or minusing?
Minusing.
Good. So we're minusing. So -18. Where are we going to land? Let me rewrite
On
this.
-7.
Yes, good. 11 minus 18 will give us -7. Yo, your brain works so fast. I wasn't even finished writing. Excellent stuff. Okay, Njabulo, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Okay, let's do number 3 together. Okay, the elevator in a skyscraper travels from floor 19 to the underground car park on level -4. How many floors has it descended? Okay, so I'm on floor 19 here, and I'm going all the way to -4. How many times did I move, or how many floors did I go through to get from 19 to -4? So do a quick mental calculation. I'm at 19 and I'm counting all the way to -4. Where am I going to land?
Can I answer?
Who just said, can I answer? Yes.
And now,
Anel. Okay, Anel, how many times would you have to move? Let's help.
MIC.
How many times?
minus 23.
Exactly. Okay, we don't have to say the minus part because the question is, how many times did it go down? So we don't have to write the minus part, but you are right, it is 23. And if we were to write the sum, you would be 100% correct. We would write 19 minus 23 is equal to -4. Excellent stuff. Okay, awesome. Okay, let me see if we can do the last two. I'm going to give you guys exactly 3 minutes because the last two are really difficult. Okay, but we'll see if we can answer them. I'll explain them to you as we go. Are we ready? I'm going to
Yes,
take that
ma'am.
as a yes. Okay, Njabulo, you're going to have to type your answers for me as we go. Okay, I can see that your mic is not working. I did see your message. Okay, let's try these two very quickly. One more minute. Oh, Tumelo's already done. What about the rest of you guys? Anel done. Pumuzile done.
December, it's facing to the keyboard, and the keyboard is black.
Okay, I think that's all the time we've got. Let me see who said done first here. Okay, those two, I think you guys already know how to answer. Can I ask Trevor? Trevor, are you there?
Indeed, ma'am.
Oh, indeed, wonderful. Are you going to help me answer number 4?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Let's read. It says an overdraft is a facility, which means you can have a negative amount of money in your bank account. If a saver had a balance of -19 pounds, so when I write it, I'm going to write rand because we're going to understand better. -19 rand and then paid 30 rand into the account, what would their new account balance be? So this one is going to be easy. Can you walk me through it? Where am I going to start?
Ma'am, you start with -19.
Okay, so -19 rand and then?
And then +30. rand.
Positive 30 rand. Awesome. And what answer does that give me?
Ma'am, the answer is -11.
Ooh, not quite. Remember, I'm starting at -19 and I'm going 30 to the right. Where am I going to land?
At 11.
Positive or negative?
Positive.
Excellent. Wonderful stuff. Okay. See, I knew you could do it. Awesome. Amazing, Trevor. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Good. Now, the next one is really hard. So I need somebody who's absolutely sure of the answer is going
Can
to
I
help
answer?
me walk through it. Who's saying, can I answer?
No.
Oh, okay. And now I think let's give someone else a chance because I know for a fact you know the answer. I want to see how many other people know the answer. Baja, are you here? Are you going to be able to help me? Okay. I think maybe we might have to take turns with this question because it's a bit difficult.
Ma'am, can I answer?
Let's mute. I'm going to speak to Baja and then I'll ask you guys to help if he's stuck. Okay. Baja, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you walk me through? Let's think about this question. Let's read it quickly. It says, in a quiz, a team scores 2 points for each correct answer and loses 5 points for each wrong answer, right? So we know that when they are correct, we're going to add 2, and when they're wrong, we're going to -5. Do you agree with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So now it says, from the start of a game, a team gets 4 questions in a row correct. So what will that look like if I have to write it as a sum? What would I say? So they've got the questions correct 4 times in a row. So where would I start? If you're unsure, you can say, I'm not sure, ma'am, I need someone to help me. That's fine too.
Ma'am, I'm not sure. I need
Okay.
someone to help me.
No problem. Okay, let's see. Let me ask Pumuzile, can you help? Where would we start?
Ma'am, should I give an equation?
You can give an equation, that's fine.
So they said for each answer you get 2 points. So 2 4, I think it's 8. So it's
Okay.
8
Okay, so
minus 10.
8 minus 10. You are absolutely correct. But I'm going to slow it down quickly for you. Okay, so we know that 4 questions in a row is going to mean they started with 1 right, so they got 2 points. And then the second question, they also got that right, so they added 2 points. And then the third question, again, they got that right, so we add another 2 points. And then the fourth question again, that will add 2 points. Are we in agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Okay, Kananelo, what happens next? Then what happens after that?
Then you add all the 2 together, which equals 8. And
Excellent.
then
So we can add these 2 together.
And then you're gonna say, so you see, for every point that you lose is -5. So they got 2 questions wrong. So which is 5 plus 5, which is 10.
Okay, okay, so if it's a wrong answer, when are we gonna add it or we're gonna minus it?
We're gonna minus it.
Okay, so I'm gonna minus my first wrong answer, and then after that?
Then you add +5 for it to make 10.
Oh, okay. So what you're actually telling me is that we minus another 5 because they got 2 of them wrong.
Yes, basically.
Yes, okay, good. So you are right. If I add these 2 together over here, if I add these 2 together, if that was a plus there, yeah, that was a plus there, that would give me 10. So you are correct, right? But let me rewrite this. 8 minus 10. I'm just slowing it down because I don't want to confuse everyone. Okay. And then 8 minus 10, how much does that give me?
-2.
-2. Good stuff. Okay. Is anybody confused about how we got to -2? Raise a hand, please. Okay, if you understand, please tell me if you understand. Okay, with an emoji, with a yes, ma'am. Oh, Yandisa says she's very, very lost. Okay, Pumzile says she knows this perfectly. Aisha says yes. Anel says yes. Okay, I think Trevor, and there's another Galaxy A30s here. Who is Galaxy A30s? Okay, I'm not sure who that is. Okay, everybody else understands. So we're going to try and break this down for Yandisa. Okay. Yandisa, are you there with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So let's talk about this. Okay, so you get 2 points for every correct answer that you get, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So they're going to get 4 questions right in a row. So that means for every question that they get, we're going to give them 2 points. So the first question that they answer, they get it right. So they get 2 points,
2 points.
right? And then after that, they get another question correct. You see that? Because they get 4 questions right in a row. Do you see that?
I don't understand.
Okay, so it says here, in a quiz, if a team scores 2 points for every correct answer that they get. Are you guys with me there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And if for every wrong answer that they get, they lose 5 points. So if they score 2 points, that means, are we going to add or minus?
Ma'am, I don't understand.
Okay, hold on. Who's that?
Tumel.
Okay, Tumelo. Okay, are you following the question as we're reading it? Look at what it says. It says, in a quiz, if you get an answer correct, how many points do they give you if you get it correct? Read the word problem quickly. Dumelo, it says here, in a quiz game, if you get an answer correct, if you get a correct answer, you get 2 points. Do you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
And if you
ma'am.
get a wrong answer, how much do they take away?
5.
5, right? So 5 points. So now if I'm going to gain 2 points, is that going to be plus or minus?
Plus.
Plus. So for every correct answer, I'm going to plus 2. For every wrong answer, am I going to plus or minus?
Minus.
Minus.
Plus.
Okay, so minus.
Minus.
Right. So now it says from the start of the game, a team gets 4 questions correct, right? So they got the first question correct, so we gave them 2. Do you see that? And then after that, they got the next question correct. They got question 2 correct, so we add 2. And then they get question 3 correct, so we add another 2. And then they get question 4 correct, and we add another 2. You guys see that? And then after that, they get 2 questions wrong. How much do we minus if they get a question wrong?
5.
5. So after that, they get 2 questions wrong. So minus 5, minus 5. 2 questions wrong. Okay, now let's add everything together. We're going to add everything together. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is going to give me how much?
8.
8, right. Now I've got 8 minus 5 minus 5. So let's start with these 2. 8 minus 5 is going to give me how much?
3.
3. So now I've got 3 minus this 5. I'm going to bring this 5 down here. What's 3 minus 5?
-2.
Negative 2. You see how we got to that answer there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are we all on the same page? I hope so.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome stuff. Okay, now we're going to finish our puzzle. Do you guys remember that we had our puzzle that we still had to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, now we're going to have to finish the whole thing. And I hope you guys are going to be very quick. Give me all my answers. Okay. All right, because we want to finish it to figure out which, planet it is that we got on there. Why did I close that window now? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just find it quickly. Okay, but can I get emojis? I want to see how you guys are doing. Are you doing okay? Are you doing great? Is everybody understanding it? Oh, I'm getting heart emojis and star emojis. This is so great. I'm so happy for you guys. Okay, awesome stuff. There's hundreds and, woo, Yandisa, those are so many. Yes, wonderful. Okay, guys. Okay, so we're going to do our puzzle quickly. Okay, and I want you guys to please have your fingers ready right next to your unmute button, because we're going to go really fast with this one. Okay, so you guys need to be very ready to answer questions when I call on you. Okay, got it? Okay, excellent. All right, let's start with, I'll start with Temba and Tembani. It says here, Aberdeen is -2. Now, Lisbon is 5 degrees higher. How much is Lisbon? Number 4. So I've got -2 and higher would be +5. What would that give me?
+3, ma'am.
Wonderful. Excellent. Awesome. Woohoo. Awesome. So we're going to remove this one. We're going to remove number 4. Oh, look, there's nothing underneath number 4. But we know that we've got you. Okay, we know that we've got you here. Okay, so number 4 has been answered. Let me ask Yandisa. We're looking at 5, number 5. Number 5 says Aberdeen is -2 and Paris is 1 degree higher. So we're going to add 1. We've got -2 plus 1. How much is that?
-1.
Ooh, how many Yandisas do I have in the class? Guys, remember. Yes, but you are correct. The answer is -1. Excellent. Let's see what's behind number 5. N. Okay, start thinking of planets that could possibly have, I know Uranus does. Maybe it's Uranus. We'll see. Okay, number 6. I almost said Maralise because I saw her name next. Cananello, number 6. Aberdeen is -2 and Athens is 10 degrees higher. So -2 plus 10 degrees. How much is that going to give me?
+8.
Oh, excellent. Amazing. Okay, let's see what's behind number 6. Another N. Okay, so we've got 2 N's. Okay, let's go to number 7. Theo, number 7 says Aberdeen is -2. Berlin is 2 degrees lower. So we're going to be -6. So -2 minus 2 degrees. Where are we going to land?
0.
-2 minus, who can help him?
-4.
Yes, -4. Oh, excellent. I'm so glad you saw your mistake before we went there. Okay, let's see what's behind 7.
Can I answer?
Oh, he's already given us the right answer. See that? Oh, there's nothing behind number 7. We're going to get to you. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to get to you. Okay. All right.
Can you start guessing, ma'am?
I don't want us to guess until we get to the end, actually. Okay, hold on. Tembiso, are you there? Let's do number 8.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so number 8, Aberdeen is -2 and Rome is 6 degrees higher. Where are we going to land? So -2 higher plus 6.
+4.
+4. Excellent. You guys are getting so good at this. The first day we did it, you guys were like, oh, so confused, but now we're getting it. Okay, nothing behind 8. Okay, let's go all the way to number 9. Number 9 says Aberdeen is -2. Copenhagen is 3 degrees lower. So we're minusing. Where are we going to land?
Copenhagen. Another place.
So -2 minus 3.
-5.
-5.
Excellent. Okay, so behind 9, we've got an E. I hope you guys already know the answer to this question by now. Tumelo, can we get number 10? Okay, so Aberdeen is -2, Oslo is 5 degrees lower. So -2, lower is minus. How much is that, Tumelo?
+3.
Ooh, remember we're minusing. So we've got -2 minus 5. So we're moving to the left. 5 times to the left. How much is that going to give us?
-5.
No, it's negative
Who can
7.
help him? Who can help him?
-7.
Me,
-7.
-3.
-7.
Okay, hold on. Let's see
-7, ma'am.
hands. Okay, I only see Pumuzile's hand, so I'm going to ask Pumuzile to answer for me, please.
-3.
Ma'am,
Yes, Pumuzile?
should it be number 11?
Number 10. Remember, we're still doing number 10.
So number 10 lower,
Mhm.
it's 7. -7.
-7. Excellent stuff. Okay, behind number 10, we've got a P. Okay, can you also answer number 11 for me, please? Let me give you your one. Okay, so Aberdeen is -2, Luxembourg, 2 higher. Where are we going to land?
0.
At 0. Excellent. I always knew you were going to get it. I had no doubts.
Ma'am,
Okay.
ma'am,
And I'm
please
gonna
do number 12, ma'am.
I'm going to ask Budget to do number 12. Okay. And then maybe you can guess what planet it is for us. Okay, Baja, can you give me number 12? Ooh. Guys, I hope you're all muted. Baja's going to give us the answer to number 12. Baja, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Aberdeen is -2 and we're going 9 higher. How much is that?
+7.
Yes, excellent stuff. I know everybody knows the answer. What is the answer to this?
Neptune.
Excellent stuff, everyone. What is the answer?
Neptune.
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 Yeah.
Neptune.
Oh, this was amazing. Awesome. All right, everybody, let's mute. We're going to mute now. Thank you guys so much. You guys have no idea how fun this is for us. You guys are amazing. We have so much fun. This is our very last lesson. I'm going to hand over to Elzan. Thank you guys for joining us.
Well done,
Ma'am, when is our next
guys.
lesson, ma'am?
We're going to let you know just
Ma'am,
now.
when is
Hold-
our lesson?
We're going to let you guys know. Hold on.
So before we move to the next lesson, I want you guys to celebrate that you finished your 4 lessons of integers. Well done, guys. You are all champions in our eyes, not just
No
because
doubt.
you got the answers right, but because you showed up every time, you put in the work, and at the end, that should be celebrated, okay? So well done for you guys. And then, before I move on to when our next lesson is, who wants to see the leaderboard?
Me.
Yeah, Lisa. Okay. Are you guys ready? We've got Jethro with a full 12 activities done. Well done to Jethro. Trevor, you've got 9 activities done. Well done. You made it to number 2. And now you are number 3 with 7 lessons done. And then we've got a tie in 4th place with Owetu and Theo. Sorry, that's not a D. There should be a O as well. Theo. Okay, the overcomer. Well done, guys. We are so proud of you. And for those whose names hasn't been on the leaderboard, just know that we can still see how many lessons you are doing throughout. So yeah, well done for those who are doing their work and are just continuing this evening is getting too late. to grow and improve themselves. We are really, really super proud of you guys. And then before I say goodbye, Coco, they need to finish all the work that they haven't done yet and their quizzes, right?
Yes, the quizzes definitely.
Awesome.
Pumzile,
Okay.
I'm so glad you mentioned that. Alzan, do you have another? Yes, another thing. We're going to talk about that just now.
Yes. So before we go on to that, another amazing news, I just want to show you guys that for those who maybe haven't been on the previous lessons, if you want to go onto the integers activities, then all you do, you go onto the Watobe app, you pick the topic integers, and then you'll find there's different subtopics. But if you can go through them all on your own time, it would be amazing just to revise. And then there's also these quizzes. Okay, so underneath every subtopic, you will find a quiz. Go and test yourself. Okay. Yeah, the more we practice, the more confident we will get. And then some amazing news. Fumuzile, would you like to share with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome, go for it.
Ma'am, I got my report, I think the day before yesterday or yesterday. And for maths, I got 95%. Yay!
Oh,
Amazing. Shouts and hand claps and high fives. Well done, Fumuzile.
well done.
Ma'am, when is our next lesson, ma'am?
Amazing.
Ma'am,
Amazing.
Very
Trevor,
well done, Pumzile.
Ma'am, when is our next
I've got
lesson?
some good news.
do you also have some good news? Please share with us, Trevor.
Today, it's my birthday.
Is it your birthday? Oh,
Oh, happy
Okay,
birthday.
can we please, do you guys want to sing or give a hand clap?
I think for the sake of time, we might have to give a hand clap, and then I'm definitely going to message him on the app as well and say, big happy birthday.
My birthday was on
Happy birthday,
Tuesday.
Trevor.
Mhm.
On Tuesday.
Thank
And
you.
now I'm
And
going
now
to
it's
remember that. I'm
birthday.
going to let you know. I'm also going to
Oh,
send you a
guys.
nice big happy birthday message to Anel as
Yes.
well.